In only 11 days, manifested 2 years' salary and a much better job, but I lost it all in 6 months. This is what happened and how I fixed my manifestation problem so I no longer lose the wonderful things I manifest into my life. I learned the hard way that you can manifest abundance into your life. You can also lose it as quickly and easily as you received it. By 2012, I had been a corporate trainer for over 10 years. I knew how to create and deliver great training programs, so I wanted to work for myself. In 2012, I set up my own small corporate training company. It got off to a good start with a few contracts from large companies. My hope was to steadily develop the company in my free time in the upcoming year, 2013, and hopefully transition into it full time in about 1 or 2 years. At the end of 2012, I started visualizing my dream of leaving my existing job and taking on a better one for a few years before I could work full time in my own company. But to my surprise, on the first day of work in 2013, my company closed its operations down in the country that I was living in and left me with 2 years' remuneration pay. Before leaving, one of my responsibilities was to track the performance of the company's sales force, so I knew who the best performing salesperson was. When the company closed its operations in 2013, I approached her and asked her if she wanted to be a partner in a new professional development company I had just formed. I offered her 50% of the profits with no investment if she would sell the programs. She explained she preferred a salary. We'd previously been colleagues for 6 years and I trusted her. So I agreed and rented an office and a car for her, and we were all set. Long story short, the salesperson actually brought in no customers at all, and within 6 months we were bankrupt. I was depressed, but I was also very bent on trying to learn from my mistake. Fortunately for me, a friend who was also in the manifesting space told me he had a similar experience a few years earlier and also took complete ownership of the problem. He gained an important insight which he thought might apply to my situation too. He told me just because we can manifest money into our lives doesn't mean the money actually wants to stay with us. In other words, we may be repelling the money subconsciously through our beliefs and our actions without even knowing it. I took his words to heart and I found loads of things that I've done that made me lose the money. I learned that life is like a mirror. We attract into our lives what we reflect about ourselves. While I wanted the money, I didn't know how to keep it. I didn't practice growing it. Deep down inside, I also believed that I was somehow unworthy of it. I set out to analyze my actions and my beliefs and to change them. I learned that I didn't really believe I could keep large sums of money. So I did many small things that sabotaged my success, forcing me to lose it all. I felt incredibly stupid. I ignored the signs that things were going wrong and held on to my belief that somehow I was actually going to lose it. And of course I did. But upon reflection, I was able to pinpoint my misguided beliefs and sabotage my efforts, and I started to reprogram my subconscious mind. It didn't really take that long before I was able to attract more money and more opportunities into my life. But this time, I didn't make the same mistakes I had made previously, so the money stayed around longer. But I did enter a dangerous cycle that prevented me from achieving persistent good results. My manifestation journey was uneven. It was a real roller coaster ride until I learned this next important lesson. Check out my video where I reveal to make the success of your manifestation practice more consistent and to continually improve upon it.